Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to be working on my word character, my little Blood Elf Mage. I did get her some heirlooms, so I will be leveling up a little bit faster. So I'm just going to turn in this quest, Aggression. While the deaths of the tenders give me no joy whatsoever, it does show me that you're ready for the most important task you'll do here on Sunstrider Island. Take this and put it to good use. You'll need good items and sharp wits for the task ahead. Our reassertion of control over the island depends on it. Elendrin the Banished, a betrayer of our people, resides atop Lothrian Academy in the southwest. Elendrin is his name, and he was banished from the Blood Elf lands for failing to heed the warnings of our teachings and elders. He is the worst of our society, as he lives only to feed his insatiable magical addictions. He refused to learn control. He is a shell of his former self, one of the wretched, and he is a threat to the Sunspire. Destroy him and the wraiths he uses as minions. Should be up here. It has been a very, very long time since I have done the Blood Elf starting zone. I think after I stopped recording, I did also kill some random mobs for like a level or two to get my spells. A little bit better off. I did like the aesthetic of the dress that I started off with just because it was nice and purpley and flowy. Mob drops an item that starts at quest. Yes. Painted Arcane Sliver. You found an odd sliver of crystallized mana on the corpse of a tainted arcane wraith. The sliver is different than others you may have seen in that its as dark and sinister looking as the wraith you looted it from. Just holding it gives you a sense of unnatural foreboding. Arcanist Helia, at the gazebo of the Sunspire on Sunstrider Isle, just might be someone who would have use for this letter. Wait, do I go up here yet? I imagine this is... Oh yeah. Take heart. Your friends will not long mourn your passing. A delightful gentleman. Sure, if you can faintly hear the blood elf music in the background under the rain sounds. I do appreciate it. Not as much as the night starting song, but it's probably my second favorite. Elendrin the Vanished. Heed well this warning. Elendrin the Vanished is only a symptom of a much larger problem. His demise will solve our immediate concerns, but all blood elves share the potential same fate as him if we let our addictions get the best of us.
Hold your head high.
Elendrin's head. You are to be commended, see dead people. You've succeeded where others, like Elendrin, have utterly failed. Perhaps you are truly ready to be a contributing member of a blood elf society. Your success here means that you are capable of surviving the greater threats that lurk in Eversong. And believe me, there are plenty to face. Aiding the Outrunners. Magistrix Erona wanted you to head over to Silvermoon City in order to aid our reclamation efforts there. That is, once you had successfully addressed the situation at Felthrian Academy, you did not disappoint us, I see dead people. On your way to Falconwing Square, south of here, you should speak with Outrunner Ilarion. She's not far from the bridge. The Outrunners take care of shuttling goods between here and the mainland, and since you've proven to be so resourceful, they could use your assistance. I just have to turn in my tainted arcane sliver. Should other items as well. From your demeanor, you seem to be of a matter of some urgency. Is there something specific I can assist you with?
We will have justice.
This is most interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean more disturbing than anything else. Our efforts to reassert control over the Isle in the time following the destruction of the Sunwell have been a challenge. I suspect that whatever foul source is corrupting the Isle is at the heart of it all. This sliver may be of some aid in uncovering what's really going on. You were wise to bring this to me, icy dead people. Take this as compensation for your diligence. Thank you. And now for a jog south. I like that my little ears flop a little bit as I run. It's silly. And this little tree ant, so cute.
State your business.
Eating the Outrunners.
Death to all who oppose us.
Well, hello there, mage. I heard that a resourceful young werewolf, formerly in the service of Magistrix Arona, might be making their way down here to help us Outrunners out. We certainly welcome the help, especially from someone who's proven to be so competent. I hope you're interested in running an errand or two for us.
Be ready for anything.
Slain by the wretched. It's hard work being an outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falconwing Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. The road south goes through the ruins of Silvermoon. The place is crawling with wretched, ready to kill you for a few mana crystals. Unfortunately, I think that's what happened to the last outrunner we sent with one of Arona's packages. I see you're eager to prove yourself. Venture into Dawning Lane and see if you can find any traces of our outrunner.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't think she made it very far, unfortunately. Slain by the wretched. The outrunner's belongings have all been stolen, with the exception of one package. It seems to match Valerian's description of Arona's package. Package recovery. You take the package and confirm that indeed it comes from Magistrix Arona. Valerian would probably want you to bring it to her. Nah, she doesn't need it.
Anu Belore Gelana, Shorello Ran.
What did you find, Icy Dead People?
The reckoning is at hand.
Listen well. It's the third outrunner we've lost this month. I appreciate your courage in venturing into Dawning Street. Guards will need to keep a closer eye on these blasted wretched.
We will have justice.
Completing the
Who your wits
delivery.
about you?
The death of another outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all accept when we take the job. Magistrix Arona of the Sunspire needs to get this package to the inn at Falconwing Square, and she needs it there as soon as possible. We're short-handed, and I don't have anyone else available who can cover for us. I'm not going to lie to you. The path to Falconwing Square can be extremely dangerous. You leave the safety of Dawning Lane. Do you feel up to the task, Icy Dead People?
Shorello Ran.
Of course I do. Brush in my buffs before I head through such a dangerous area. Oh, I almost forgot. Definitely want to conjure some water and refreshments. I imagine since I get over here, going to send me to kill some Y amount of this and that.
Yes.
Major malfunction. The arcane patrollers, crafted by our forefathers to protect the city, have fallen into a dangerous state of disrepair. They fail to recognize us as their masters and will attack us on sight. Even though they were created many years ago, the arcane cores that power them are still quite useful and valuable to us. I want you to gather these cores and bring them to me so I can put them to good use again. You will find the patrollers in the ruined section of Silvermoor to the northwest.
Shorello Ran. The eternal sun guides us.
Unstable mana crystals.
We will have justice.
A group of wretched recently raided a supply of unstable mana crystals in one of our arcane sanctums. If not handled properly, crystals could explode with enough force to blow a hole into the city walls. Now I see dead people. I don't quite care if they blow themselves up while tapping unstable arcane sources, but the whole incident would make my men look bad. Bring back the remaining stolen crystals you find. They might still be inside their original crates.
Farewell.
Wanted. Elias the Hungerer. The city of Silvermoon hereby issues a reward for the head of Theolis, the Hungerer, notorious wretched ringleader. He is wanted for repeated crimes against the general populace of Silvermoon City, including the murder of 2 city guards. Report to Sergeant Cameron to collect the reward. And this is the noble garden stuff that's going on.
Not loiter.
Completing the delivery.
Time's of the essence.
Welcome to my inn, mage. Am I to understand that you have something for me?
Remember the sun well.
Thank you. I do appreciate the prompt delivery. While you're here, please, make yourself comfortable. If you haven't done so already, feel free to get a hearthstone and bind yourself here. Using a hearthstone will allow you to recall to an inn once every half hour. If you ever lose your hearthstone, simply return to any inn. An innkeeper will gladly get you a new one.
Salama Ashalanore.
Which I am going to make this in my home, since I assume I'm not going to be going back to the starting zone for any questing. And I did learn all of the spells that that trainer had to offer. Where is the mage trainer in this city, though? She's hiding. Orlo mage, here we go.
Anu Belori Delanar. Stay the course.
And they're just sitting on the ground. like the sound of when I pick up the cores. It's very satisfying little chime. I forgot that my weapons also need to be leveled up since it's a new character. Any glowy boxes? There's a lot there. Wait, way too quick. I need 4 of these guys. Yeah, it's not full. Let me check out. Wait, what? Oh, but that's only for 30 seconds. Unfortunately. It'd be nice if it was like a robot item. Dang, did this one already respawn? Alright. Oh, I know where he must be. In this building. Probably go back. It's a shame that I got polymorph before I got Link. Oh yeah, it's right there. I don't think I'll pull that out. I guess we'll find out. There we go. They seem to respawn so fast. I think I'm just gonna run through. You know, I'm gonna aggro, but have my ice shield up. Because they're green mobs, they don't really offer a whole lot of experience to fight my way through.
Glory to the Sindora.
Unstable mana crystals.
Shareraran.
Did you retrieve the stolen goods yet?
Remember the Sunwell.
Excellent work. Thanks, Deathly.
The reckoning is at hand.
Carnassian intrusion. Besides the constant threat that the wretched represent, they also have to deal with all kinds of fictitious reports of night elf sightings. Though most reports are unfounded, one recent incident demands further investigation. The West Sanctum, one of our primary energy sources, has suffered a terrible malfunction, and rumors of the Darnassian sabotage are rampant. Travel there and deal with anyone that looks suspicious. Report back to Laykeeper Valemia, who watches over the sanctum.
Keep your wits about you.
Anaria Shola.
Wanted. Alice the Conqueror.
Farewell.
You have something to show me?
The reckoning is at hand.
That scoundrel, Fearless, finally met his fate. Good job, Icy Dead people. Things should be quiet with the wretched for a while.
We will have justice.
We will persevere.
Major malfunction. Have you succeeded in gathering the arcane cores yet, Icy Dead people?
Hold your head high.
You've done well, Icy Dead people. With our arcane sanctums not operating at full capacity, these power cores will go a long way in supplementing our needs.
Stay the course.
Delivery to the North Sanctum. I'm pleased to discover that you're at least somewhat competent, Icy Dead people. I'll give you another task, since you seem so eager to prove yourself. This is a letter to Laykeeper Candace, the Arcanist in charge of the upkeep of the Northern Sanctum. Go southwest of Brokenwing Square, and you will find him. He is a very important person, so I hope you don't bother him too much with trivial chatter.
We will have justice.
I do want to do these quests. I did already read them out.
Times will pass.
Are they for even right here? Does it not tell me? Oh, there. Because I see an egg. Yes, you guys are gonna have to deal with me in my quick egg hunt. I've never done one on the Horde. At least, definitely not in the Blood Elf starting area. I have no idea idea where the spawn points are. Ooh. I already got the cut. I'm kind of more so interested in just the experience and the chocolate. The chocolate is nice for a low level character. And considering I'm going to be doing dungeons as soon as possible, I know they'll come in handy, because I know there are certain times where even as a mage, your refreshments kind of suck when you outlevel them. It seems like they are spawning faster the more I'm picking them up. Of course, now that I said that, they're gonna stop spawning. Surprised there's not any in the bushes. You know, in the... it was like the, Desert Watch area. Those ones were spawning in the bushes. If they can be in the buildings. I don't think they would be. Maybe in these potted plants. A fountain. Wait a minute, I can't get in the fountain. Just need a couple more. Oh, I'm gonna go too far off that trail. I got my dress too. And there's the last one I need. Should be a decent amount of experience.
Valadash Malanore. Farewell.
It's actually a pretty nice chunk of experience. And I didn't read the quests out because I did in a previous video. So I'm gonna go straight this way and pick up this quest, the Dead Scar. The black swath of soil that cuts through Eversong Wood is a permanent reminder of the day Arthas led the Scourge into our beloved city. This blemish is more than an eyesore, as even today it brings a scourge from the Ghostlands to Silvermoon. Go, I see dead people, and give my men a hand in killing the mindless undead that walk down Dead Scar. I do have to take off the rabbit costume, unfortunately. It does not let me cast otherwise. This quest is gonna be done in no time. And one more. And one more turn. I don't think there's a follow-up to that. Oh yeah, maybe there is for the other type. The ghouls or whatever they're called.
State your business. Shirel Aran.
We don't anticipate the Scourge letting up on their attacks anytime soon, but we still appreciate any help we get guarding the Scar.
Remember the Sunwell.
No follow-up.
State your business.
Delivery to the North Sanctum.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yes, mage. I thought maybe I could read the
We
letter.
will have justice.
Thank you, I see dead people. I've been expecting this letter.
Farewell.
Malfunction at the West Sanctum. Since you're here, I see dead people. I have a favor to ask you. Laykeeper Valinia, his apprentice, dropped by earlier to ask for assistance. Apparently there's some malfunction happening at the West Sanctum. I've been a bit busy entertaining our most pleasant dwarven guest. See if you can give her a hand. You'll find the West Sanctum southwest of here.
Remember the Sunwell.
He sounds delightful. This roadside ambush. You, there. You must help me, please. A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they could get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything. Melidor gave chase after them. I had to stay behind and look after what they didn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend him a hand.
Keep your wits about you.
I think I'm gonna go over here first. Just making sure I'm not wandering into an area with too high of a level of enemies, but I'm not.
Yes.
Function at the West Sanctum.
Time is of the essence.
Look around you. Things aren't exactly in order. We have a severe malfunction at the West Sanctum. Let us do our best to prevent matters from getting worse.
Farewell.
Arcane instability. It's about time that dimwit, Hydanus, sent someone this way. I'm warned of the dangers of increasing the load on the West Sanctum. Now, one of our energy converters is destroyed, and arcane wraiths are pouring out of the sanctum. I'm going to need you to take care of these creatures before we send anyone in for repairs. Make haste.
Hold your head high.
I wasn't even sure he was coming after me. He seemed very lackadaisical. I'm hoping I can get up here to get whatever quest it is. have me kill the night elves. So, incriminating documents. The documents contain detailed maps of different strategic buildings in Eversong Woods. The diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seem to be numerous notes in a language you don't recognize. As these were carried by a Darnassian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to the captain of the guard, Raeldon Solbrand. A 2-minute debuff. That is quite rude. It doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. Just a couple more of these. I feel like the quests for the levels are like very spread out.
Glory to the Sindori.
Arcane instability. Thank you, icy dead people. Now that we have the raids under control, we can send someone in to assess the damage. Hopefully this wasn't anything permanent.
Salama Ashalanore.
Darnassian intrusions. Night elves here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had anything to do with the malfunction in my sanctum? If you have any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Remember the Sunwell.
I'm gonna go get this quest. Possibly. This is kind of what I mean, like they're so spread out. Oh, there's a couple over here. I think. I only see one though.
We will persevere.
Fish heads? Fish heads.
Remember the Sunwell.
Greetings, mage. Take a look toward the shore. What do you see? That's right, our beach. Our tranquil shore has been infested with a malignancy known as the Murlocs. This blight will not stand. I have a task for you. If you feel that you're up to it, I would have their heads. Let us see if we can put a dent in their numbers so large that if they have any sense at all, they will return to the murky depths from which they sprang.
Death to all who oppose us.
It wouldn't be a starting zone without some Murlocs. Oh, I wonder what profession I should do. I think I have a racial for enchanting, so I'll probably end up being a tailor and an enchanter. Yeah, enchanting. I guess that spells it. Oh my goodness, only 2 have dropped so far. Looks like I killed like a whole bunch of them. Get my staff skill up. Maybe I'll just do fireballs for now, so I don't have to run so much to loot the corpse. Drink of water. it's such a funny thing that she just whacks him on the head with a staff. Mana break. What's that? Oh, it starts a quest. I'm surprised it took that long for it to go out. Captain Calicindra's Lost Rudders. Interesting. What you have found here is a waterproofed leather tube containing a number of sheets of parchment. The markings upon them, the pages are clearly navigation rudders, and each bears the signature one Captain Calisandra. You've heard of a small defended camp just to the east of a nearby sunsail anchorage. Maybe the captain is there? That was another kind of weirdly worded quest. I kind of wish that those Murlocs dropped a lot more cloth. I think they dropped cloth.
Victory lies ahead. Salama Ashalanore.
We Rangers of the Far Strider Retreat are dedicated to setting right the damage that has been wreaked upon our fair lands. We will go to any lengths to do so. I trust that you have returned with the Murloc heads asked you to gather.
Remember the Sunwell.
Good job well done, mage. By the smell of it, I'd say you returned all that I asked for, and possibly more. I'm sure we can find some use for these, in a stew or some such. Alas, it does not appear that your efforts have done the trick. The Murlocs are not in retreat. This calls for more direct action.
We will have justice.
A ring of Murderer. The Brimscale Murlocs have not been scared off with efforts, but I think I know what will send them away, as well as get me some personal retribution. They have Murloc chieftain that calls itself Mervelber. It wanders the Golden Strand south of the river inlet. The beast once slew a compatriot of mine, and now wears his ring in open defiance and mockery. Slay Mervelber, and bring back the friend's ring. Then we shall see these monsters coward.
Death to all who oppose us.
And of course, they have begun respawning. What is that? Oh, it's just stuff. Nothing. I thought it was something that I could like, interact with, but it's literally nothing. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm looking for your leader, actually. I guess I'll just make my way around, since these are a little bit stronger. Oh, you healed yourself. That's okay. I'm really surprised that there's not a chest of some kind over here amongst all the relics. I imagine this mob is going to be a different color and possibly size. Oh, it looks like this shore is a bit longer than I expected. I was really hoping that was level 11. I really want to start queuing for dungeons. Just saw I'm about 10 minutes over on the dot. Oh, here he is. So I'll kill him now. It's a video. And I was right, he was a different color and size. Go figure. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of a different setting of the other faction. And if you did like it, feel free to leave a like. And if you're not already subscribed, love it if you did. I hope you guys have a good night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!